Coach Longanecker with Ty Bartel following a sectional semifinal winner over the Canton Central Catholic Crusaders. And Coach, we talked before this matchup. You knew it was going to be tough, 2-seed versus 4-seed. Defense was center stage this whole game. How do you think your girls played defensively through 4 quarters, and how proud are you of their performance?
Well, extremely proud. I thought we played with tremendous heart and grit. You know, we battled foul trouble throughout the night, which is something we have not struggled with at all this year. But, you know, our kids, we just felt disrespected, just to be honest. We just felt disrespected by the draw. And you know, we've been prepping for however many days, and the kids just played with heart and grit and never backed down.
Lily Foster was our player of the game, and quite simply put, defensive pressure for 4 quarters of play. It seemed like she got to every loose ball, every 50-50 ball. Talk to me about just her mentality and what she means to this team. Smallest girl on the team, but it seems like one of the biggest hearts on the floor.
Well, you just said my line. I mean, and I just literally reminded her of that just a moment ago. She's small in stature, but that's a gift. I mean, her stature is a gift, and she is just a competitor from the word go. And yeah, she's the reason we're advancing tonight.
When you talk about the defense being intense throughout 4 quarters, 3-pointer was not falling, and I know that was probably getting you a little bit antsy on the sideline, but you did find 2 big ones in the second half.
Yeah.
Just talk about those 2 shots, how big it was from Bailey and Abby to get those threes and get that separation from Tri-C in the second half.
It did, and it came at a time where, you know, we had Rose. We started with the 4th quarter with Rose on the bench. With 4 fouls, so that allowed us to keep her down for a while, and so those were huge. And you know, you live by the 3, you die by the 3, and you know, I was dying the first 3 quarters because we couldn't throw it in the ocean. But, you know, our shooters kept shooting, and we found a couple big ones.
You talk about the foul trouble. Bailey got into some, Rose got into some. I was really impressed with Jewel, too. Jewel Lilly coming off the bench, and she came in with some big defensive minutes, especially inside. Talk about her battling, her and Kara primarily battling with Michaela Johnson, a very tough paint presence in the score.
Exactly. I talked to Jewel just a moment ago, too. She gave us some tremendous minutes there. And really, you know, was a big body to put on another big body, and you know, just battled in there. And so, you know, she doesn't get a lot of minutes, but tonight, you know, she had significant, meaningful minutes.
Survive and advance is the theme now,
Amen.
Coach. Final question for you. You guys are hosting another playoff matchup. East Canton, the Wizards, are coming in Saturday. Just talk to me about the excitement and how you guys are going to keep this train rolling going into the next matchup.
Well, you know, we got a couple days to prep, rest and prep a little bit. You know, they've been doing their due diligence. Got to respect that. And so we expect to scrap for sure, and hopefully have another great crowd. Shout out to our student section. First night for Fred's Fanatics here at Fred Brookover Gym, and those kids were great.
Coach Longanecker following a Waterloo winner over the Canton Central Catholic Crusaders, as the Vikings will go to the sectional final against East Canton and the Wizards on Saturday.